We gotta wait to see when this kick starts. I'm starting to figure out that it's right about 20 seconds when it actually starts. So about 5 more seconds. But if it already started, welcome in. I'll just start off the top. Make sure you subscribe if it's the first time that you're here and you're watching this on the replay. Subscribe so you can get notifications on when I go live. I've been going live every day. We talk about personal development. We talk about sharing your journey in personal development. We answer questions about personal development, especially if you're curious about it and you're new about it and you're wondering whether it works from a regular guy in Southern California. I got you. All right, so today we're going to talk about if we got time. We got time. Remember, it's two things that need to in order to do this. We have to have time and we have to have Wi-Fi. Once one of them goes down, I just cut it and I gotta go. I try to get to the comments if there's any. Anyways, let's get straight to it. I'm talking about find the good in the bad. You gotta be able to find. It takes work. It takes work to find the good in the bad. It's not just something that, especially if your whole life you were so used to just whining and complaining, especially to get your way, which typically we do, and then we turn into older kids, and then we turn into young adults, and we keep on whining and complaining because we don't get our way. And then we find out that sometimes when we whine and complain loud enough, we end up getting our way. And we get our way because and we don't like that it's not going our way, so we whine and complain. So typically we get used to finding the bad in things because it just comes in second nature to complain. It's too hot. I don't like when there's too many people. I can't believe this broke. This bad things always happen to me. Government sucks, world sucks, work sucks, whatever it is. You find something to whine and complain about because it's not going the way you want it to, the way it benefits you or your group or your people, whatever it is that you don't like, you whine and complain. The magic comes, or really the way to see it is when you have the highest level of one of the highest attitudes there is, which is gratitude. Gratitude, to be thankful. Gratitude comes right after love. Love, gratitude. It's just the highest attitudes you can have. If you're operating from a high attitude, you start putting into practice finding the good in what we typically would call the bad, which in reality there really isn't bad or good. It's just perceptions. It's the way you see things. Change the way you look at things, and the things that you look at change. Now you say, what about when something like some hurtful happens? Well, there's a difference between bad and sad. Sad things are going to happen. That's no doubt about it. There's going to be sad things that happen in our lives, and there's going to be happy things that happen in our life. It's the pendulum swing. You're going to have sad things and happy things. But when it comes to bad and good, it's just perception. To some people that thing might be bad, to other things it isn't. Which is why I've come to the conclusion that things just are. It's the way you look at them. So if you start training yourself and doing the hard work in finding the silver lining, the good in things, trying to find the good within what we typically would think is bad, you start training yourself to be grateful for existing, grateful for having the opportunity to go through this adversity. Even if it's considered, for the sake of this video, we'll still call it bad. Even if I've replaced the word bad as like challenging. Even if we are going through this challenge, imagine finding the good in that challenge. You approach it way different. You take yourself out of a self-victimizing mindset, and you come out of a place out of gratitude. So if you're being grateful, you can one up it and come out of a place of love. So now you're being grateful for having to go through this challenge, through this problem. How rare is that? How many people have you heard out there inspire you or teach you in all your years you have on this planet of, oh, life's getting hard, be thankful? Usually go complain. Go complain so it can make it better. Go complain so you can get your way. Or go complain, shake your finger at the sky and get upset because life is not going the way you want it to. Till it goes your way. Or till you forget about it. Or till your fit exhausts you and then you forget about it and then you hold resentment. That's really healthy for you as well. But what about if you flip it and you're like, man, you know what? Life happens for me, not to me. What can I learn about out of this situation? And I'm grateful that I get to be here. I'm grateful that I have a shoulder to cry on. And I'm grateful that I have wisdom that I can apply that'll make things better. There's just so many ways that you can start working on being grateful for going through tough moments, going through challenges. it's your approach towards day-to-day life changes completely, because you'll get smacked in the face when you least expect it. And it could be a tiny little smack, it could be a big wet fish that smacks you, it could be a little just like, whoa, I didn't see that one coming. Psh. But if you flip the script and you talk about, like, no, there's gotta be something here. Life doesn't happen to me, it never does. It happens for me. There's something to learn here. Be grateful about something. That's the high level right there. That's when you start really like seeing things way different, and you see life, you exist, you take on life in a different approach, and things start changing for you, because change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. You change the recipe and how you carry yourself, your results are going to start changing. You change your habits, your reality changes. Your current reality is based on your current habits, and your habits are put together by your thoughts, feelings, and actions. So if you start changing your thoughts a bit about the way you look at things, ultimately what'll happen, it'll change your habits all around, and your reality starts to improve. Why? Because your attitude improved. You started looking at things out of a place of love, out of a place of gratitude. How do you think your surroundings are going to change? They're going to your attitude is what you frequently see. If all you see out there is things to be grateful for, what are you going to frequently see? Just greatness. So what's your reality going to be? It's going to start turning in a matter of time into greatness. But it takes work. It takes work. It's rare to be grateful at everything that happens for you. Challenging or not challenging. It's easy to be grateful when things are great. But what about when someone tells you something and it stings? It's hurtful. Good. I'm gonna be grateful about something. About what? That's why you're not good at it, because you've never done it. It's so used to just talking smack. But when you start putting it into practice, even the smallest things, it's silly at first because it's a small thing. But it's baby steps. You start getting good at the small things. When things get real thick and nasty, you get good at finding gratitude there. Your life begins to change. It's a rare personality. It's a rare person that could be grateful for the challenging parts of life. But rare is valuable. And you could be valuable, or you could be just common, not so valuable, just how most people are, which is whining, complaining, self-victimizing. If you're still here, you're enjoying it, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up. That way I know you're still here. It says 12 people here. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope this helps. Try it. Try to be grateful. Try to be grateful of something that's not going your way. It's really hot in here right now. I'm in my car in Southern California. We're probably, we're going to be 90s today? I think we'll be in the 90s or 80s at least. It's pretty hot in here. I'm grateful that the sweating system in my body works. It doesn't feel very comfortable, but I'm grateful that it works. Just a silly example like that. Let's see. Well, by the way, to subscribe if you haven't yet. If you're in here, you've been here 8 minutes. Subscribe so you get notified every time I go live. I go live sometimes multiple times a day. I post daily. I'm really liking this live. I've been doing it a lot lately. So let's see if we can say hi to anybody, see any comments. I don't have time to be sad. Exactly. You don't have time. It's your choice. You have full 100% free will to control your thoughts. That's it. You choose how you want to see things. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, Daniel. Gracias a Dios, bien. ¿Y usted? Let's see. There is. Let's see. Okay, I'll read the longer post later. That way I'm just sitting here not being quiet. Let's see, Brad. Well, these are all cool posts. I'll just have to read them a little bit later when I don't want to just be staring into the screen. So, anyways, yeah, man, give it a shot. I invite you to give it a shot. Try to be grateful of some adversity that you have today, something that just gets challenging today. It could be anything. Too many people at the store. Find something to be grateful about that. If all else fails, like, dang, Albert, I don't know what to be grateful for. The fact that you're here right now, that you're alive this present moment. It doesn't have to be related to what's going on, but see, like, man, I'm so grateful that I get to experience this. Watch how your perception of whatever is irritating you, whatever is annoying you, changes. Because it didn't change, you did. Our attitude is what we frequently see. But what I like, everything's bad, annoying, irritating. It's not the thing. It's your attitude. Better your attitude, the things that you see will change. They won't be bad. They just are. Change the way you look at things, and the things that you look at change. Change your attitude. You're gonna change your thoughts, your feelings, your actions. You're gonna change your habits. Your reality starts to change. It's all about making your life better, and it starts with what we have 100% free will control of: our thoughts. Any questions? If not, I'm gone. Make sure you hit the like button and the little heart down here. The little heart down here. Tap that little heart thing before I leave. Just give it a little quick tappy, and then we'll see little hearts flying here. It's fun. If nobody does it, that's cool too. It doesn't matter. Oh, here we go. We got some hearts coming in. Thank you. And also subscribe so you get notified next time I go live. Maybe I'll go live in a little bit later. For sure, sometime later on today. If not, I probably will.